Hey Cancer, you're very welcome to your October 2019 love messages. So this is going to be romantic love, guys, whether you're married, single, dating, whatever your situation is. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anybody else guided here. I'm Steph if you're new, and you're very welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back, guys. Thanks for all the love and support you guys show me here on the channel. So I have created a variation of the Celtic cross spread, and I will timestamp the beginning of the reading. If you want to go ahead to that, I'm going to lay out the cards here now. So the energies around Cancer's love life in October. What may be challenging this energy? What's the underlying influence? What is the past influence? What is the main focus in this love connection? Who Cancer is in this love connection, your energy, Cancer. Who the other person, we're going to do approaching energies in love for Cancer 2019 October. We're going to look at the other person's energy in this love connection, hopes and or fears, and then we're going to take 3 cards for where is this going, where is this love connection going in October 2019. Okay, guys. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit here. So you might have having... Okay, so some of you have definitely ended a situation. You have walked away or decided to move on, possibly connected to this full moon in Pisces that happened in September. You may have decided to move on. Something was missing in your relationship or in your life here, and you decided to start maybe looking at other opportunities, other possibilities, other partnerships, maybe dating, connecting online, internet dating, connecting to people through social media. There has been some sadness and regret, and you definitely had to mourn the loss of this connection here. And now you're focusing on your higher energies. Maybe you've joined a new group or organization. Maybe you're connecting to a spiritual teacher or your own higher self for guidance here. Maybe you're looking at commitment and marriage and what that means, and are you ready for it? Marriage takes compromise. It takes the ability to have two people's energies merged together to meet each other's needs and wants. There might have also been some mediation or counseling relative to something that had to change or something that took place that caused a lot of sadness in the past, and you're trying to move forward here. This is looking through the glass of contemplation, reviewing your emotional experiences and weighing up the good, the bad, the ugly. But this could also be fantasies and daydreams. Maybe you have been daydreaming or fantasizing about a commitment or getting married here, but you're working towards emotional contentment and fulfillment. With the Hermit here, it is Virgo energy. So in Virgo season, you might have done a lot of reflection, a lot of practical grounding energies, where you decided to gain some insight into what would truly bring you emotional happiness and contentment. Maybe you started counting your blessings and realized how lucky and blessed you are in life. There's a lot of options here as well if you're single. So we have the main energy being the Six of Swords, and what's challenging that is the Knight of Cups. So there is the Knight of Cups represents an energy where it's movement, okay? It's also communication. But if this is movement, it's moving in the way of your heart's desire, moving to what will bring you true happiness and joy, committing to self-love, or committing to another person here. So your challenge will be to open up your heart, to listen to the guidance that you are, to express what your needs are, what your emotions are, what you would like to manifest into your life in terms of a healthy, committed relationship. Now, this can be a proposal or an offer that came in and you might have been unsure about it here with the Knight of Cups energy. But you're taking your lessons with you in the Six of Swords, but you're now moving away from conflict and ego and lose arguments and situations with a person, and you're moving to a much more calmer, peaceful time in your life. Now you still have the memories and the experience of the conflict and the arguments and the disruption. Maybe there was mind games, a lot of ego involved here. Some of you are actually physically moving and relocating here, so you can allow healing to come in because you need to heal, you need to forgive, and you need to move on. And for some of you, that could absolutely be relative to relocation, moving to a new job, or now there is somebody coming in that's offering you something, a love offer, a commitment, and you're unsure about it. The underlying energy is the Magician. The past energy is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is the fresh new start, okay? So this could also be connected to children. Some of you might have wanted to try work on a relationship, possibly got to do with children, or you just wanted a fresh new start here. This is the practicality that I was picking up in terms of getting very practical and grounded, making the steps and taking the action that you need to move on in your life, to find love and happiness that you truly deserve. Now, this can be the birthing of a new relationship, a new situation into your life, but everything is in its infancy stage with the Page of Pentacles. It could also be a message about an opportunity, or a message to maybe go on a date or start a relationship here. With the Magician, this tells you that your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are guiding you. They are creating your reality. And Mercury comes in here again. We do have Mercury with Virgo. And by the time we get to Aries, you might be manifesting travel or relocation. And even though this might be bittersweet, it is necessary for you to move on and heal here. But you are being told that you have the power, you have the ability to create the relationship that you truly want here with the Magician. The focus in this love connection is a Two of Swords. So relative to the new moon in Libra, which is taking place on the 28th of September, and if you're posting this, if you're watching this when I first posted, it will be prior to the new moon, and we'll be moving into a new moon in Aries, I think, and a full moon in Pisces in October. So something might come out of left field here. You might be blindsided by something, or this is you emotionally detaching from a situation, from a person, so you can go inwards to gain the clarity to make the decision that is in your highest good. Now, the two people in this connection could be closing off their heart and not listening to it. They might be making very logic based decisions, or like feeling like you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place, but there is indecision. And when the Two of Swords comes in, it tells you connect your intuition, open up your heart space energy, go within to find the answers, because when you make the decision, you will feel the load, the weight lift off your shoulders. And if you are blinding yourself to the reality or the truth of a situation, maybe there is love here, but maybe that's not enough, and you need to move on. But it can again be weighing up the pros and cons of an offer. And again, as I picked up, there is an energy of being undecided or a little bit of confusion around you guys here. What is the approaching energy? The Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are definitely relocating, taking up an opportunity to study or a new work opportunity here. Some of you are definitely relocating, or you have done this, but in a love reading, the Eight of Pentacles would say that you've seen the reward for the effort that you put in, or you might be evaluating the effort that you put into a relationship, or to yourself, self-love, building your security, building up your career. So you might be deciding that there is an opportunity to put effort in, to work on a relationship, to see what that will bring about. Or some of you could be connecting with somebody that you either study with, or you join a group or a class or a work environment. It could be somebody in your workspace that is looking to work and build a connection and a relationship with you here. I think there is an indecision, because when you look here, the Six of Swords wants to move on from the conflict, from the confusion, from the indecision, so you can gain a hold of your life and come into a much more peaceful state. The Knight of Cups is challenging this energy. So this might be an offer or a message that comes true, that somebody says, let's work on the situation, or do you think that this could be something more, and this is where the indecision comes here. So Cancer, you're being asked to say who deserves your energy, uh, what reward for effort have you gained in this relationship. If you are coupled or if you are single, is a new love offer worth your time, energy and effort? So who are you, Cancer? You're the King of Swords. So look, Cancer, you may very well be emotionally detaching from a situation. You might be cutting yourself off from your emotions because something, because you really feel like you have to make the decisions that are in your highest good. So the King of Swords can represent divorce and separation. So some of you might be deciding to separate or divorce. It also represents Archangel Michael giving you the sword of courage and strength, of clarity and truth. So there's conversation here that needs to have an open, honest, direct communication. But you need to be mindful of your communication. Is it coming off cold and detached? Because you're protecting your heart here. So some of you could definitely feel like, yes, there is love, there is a connection, but it's just not right for me at this time. I'm going to continue working on my career, on my studies, building my foundation, securing my future, and I'm going to have an open, honest communication that comes from logic. So you might be very logically weighing up things, rationality, but there is a need to truly, because the Knight of Cups is challenging, I would definitely say you need to open up your heart space energy, listen to your heart as well, and try and find that balance between your head and heart. And it's not easy, but Cancer wants to make decisions that are rational, that are logic, and you want open, honest communication. You want to be able to express yourself, and see, possibly maybe you want to have a conversation if this has a future, or maybe there's a conversation around relocation relative to a love offer here. Who is the other person? They're the Seven of Wands. So this person might have a lot of different things going on in their life. They might have other energies, people around them. Maybe they're very attractive and they get flirted on a lot, or they get hit on a lot. But this person is raising their vibration. They're asserting themselves and they're creating boundaries here. They want to rise above the conflict, the arguments, the disruption. They're looking to take the high road here, basically. So this person has been doing some internal work to learn to say no to people and situations that are not in their highest good, and aligning to their highest good, making decisions that they know. So standing up for what they believe in, standing up for what they want, standing up for what they know is right. This person might very well be standing up for you, because I mean there could be opposition or conflict or arguments or drama, and this person is standing up to you. But also you have to respect other people's boundaries and limits here, Cancer, in this energy. Especially if you're coming across cold and emotionally detached, and they want to see if this is good or not. So they could be confused as well about, like, what can we do to rise above this situation? What can we do to have healthy boundaries but also have a connection to each other here? What are the hopes and our fears? Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is the time in our lives where stress and anxiety and fear and doubt and negativity beat us down. It's like the dark night of the soul. It's depression, sleepless nights, worry, feeling like you're betrayed or stabbed in the back here. So maybe you're afraid of experiencing the same betrayals or hurt or pain that you've experienced in the past here. Maybe a person has betrayed you, and you are now gaining some clarity and truth around this energy. This person might be defending themselves, standing their ground, but ultimately you know what's right for you, okay? The hope would be that this would end a very difficult, stressful cycle in your life where there was a lot of, maybe you felt like your person didn't have your back, or you're hoping that they will maybe help you overcome a difficult cycle, a difficult time here. But this is very interesting, guys. So, Cancer, when you get clear on what you want, okay, some clarity, some truth comes in here. And if somebody is defending themselves and you're stuck on a decision, but you feel hurt and betrayed in some way, you need to start focusing on what you working either working on a situation or releasing it and letting it go so you can heal, okay? You also have to be careful that your thoughts aren't creating self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you focus on recurring past hurts and pains and experiences from the past and you're fearing that, you will bring about that energy. So this is where you need to connect to forgiveness, the ability to have compassion and understanding, and move on with your life. Allow the lessons and the hurts and the pains and the wounds from the past to be released so you can start hoping for something much better, much more positive here. So, where is this going? The Fool, nice. Ace of Pentacles, very nice. And the Wheel of Fortune, yes, guys. So, this can be relative to relocation, a new job, but it can also link to a whole new love connection or a whole new beginning opening up. Now, it's be mindful that you're not jumping in or rushing in blindly and being reckless and foolish. Again, it's important that we do listen to our intuition here. This is Uranus and Aquarius, so there's unexpected changes and events. This could be somebody that's coming in where they're very light-hearted and carefree, and it's a whole new journey and experience for you relative to your love life, relative. And if this is a connection, you might be deciding, look, I'm going to follow a new path, I'm going to step into the unknown, and in comes an opportunity here. So the Ace of Pentacles again is where, like, the page will be the first steps to following on the Ace of Pentacles, where the Ace of Pentacles is the birth of the idea, the birth of the situation, and the page is where we start putting practical effort and action behind that. So for some, this is an offer of a commitment or to build a future, build a marriage together. It definitely is a tangible offer. So for some of you guys, you might be taking a leap of faith into the unknown, and what you can see is that there is a practical new start coming in for you guys, either in your current relationship or connected to somebody new. Now, there are lessons being completed out here, and now the karmic cycle wheel turns. So, have you learned your lessons? And you have you know, and you've validated the experiences and the lessons from the past. So now it's time for you to incorporate them and take a chance, take a risk. There might be an energy of definitely don't go backwards. Absolutely not. Continue to move forward. Open yourself up to new potentials, new opportunities, and take the chance, take the risk. This could be a second chance coming in here as well, guys, from somebody totally unexpected, or from somebody from a past. Maybe you had a brief love connection, or maybe there was an offer in the past, but it wasn't the right time, and in comes divine timing here. So let's see what the energies Cancer can embrace to help them in their love life in October 2019. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So this is bringing back to the Magician here and releasing the fears of the Ten of Swords. So when you come from a place of love, when you come from your highest good, with love and compassion for yourself and other people's journeys, when you express yourself from a place of kindness and compassion, not cold and detached. You can find new ways to manifest those positive thoughts and transform them. So, getting a hold of your thoughts, looking to a more positive, optimistic future, and ask your angels to bring in helpful, positive, supportive, loving, caring people into your life. Okay, so always when you're making decisions or you're expressing yourself, it's not easy, but when we listen to our heart, when we come from a place of love and we trust in our intuition, in our guidance, we trust in the divine timing, and life is a mystery. We step into the unknown, we take chances, and in that chance comes in opportunities. So let's get additional guidance and insight for Cancer relative to their love life in October 2019. This is the Journey of Love Oracle, and we have Yin Yang Lover coming in here, guys, number 8. And this is the universal energy where you're getting into the ebb and flow of giving and receiving, opening yourself up to be given the joy and the love that you absolutely deserve, and also open yourself up to or and to give it to others, and open yourself up to receiving it back from the universe, from the people in your life as well. So we're going to read the message from the book, guys. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much hot light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of a second prize. Why not claim your first prize? It is there, waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine bright birthright for you. Be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart, and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the feel of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart already knows. Listen. If you still can't hear, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. This oracle has a message for you. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress, and what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's only a matter of time before you get it. So, balancing your own masculine and feminine energies here, and again the correlation of the yin and yang, the giving and the receiving, the receptive energy, opening yourself up here, trusting that your vibration and what you want to manifest into your life also wants you when it's in your highest good. So Cancer, I hope these messages helped you guys in some way. Have a wonderful October and take care.